Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody. This is HippyTesla. Welcome to episode 4 of Alan Wake 2. Hope everyone's doing great. Happy to see you all people here. Thank you for waiting while we sorted it out. I started the stream 3 times today. 3 fucking times. The software had an update. You know what? It's good that I caught it like 4 hours ago. I was gonna update these, which should have proper music now. Kevin, tell me, is it proper music? Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Kevin. So I went in to update that because miraculously I had a few hours doing nothing, and the software, the Streamlabs updated, and like all hell broke loose. Basically told me my graphics driver are outdated, I can't do hardware encoding, yada yada. I set it up, was like so smug, I did this ahead of time, and come 6 p.m. or whatever time it is over there, good morning, afternoon, and evening, and nothing happens. It says streaming, but nothing's happening on YouTube or Twitch. Again, good thing I noticed that, because I could have just started rambling here on my own to no one. But yeah, I fixed it. I figured out what it is. Wouldn't want to be someone who's not, familiar with these things, because I'd just probably lose my shit, which I was close to do anyway. Hello, mother of Hippie. Hello, Steven. Hello, Sasha, my love. The horrorest of all horror stories, indeed. Man, when you put so much effort in, you just have to press a button and go and nothing happens. It's like someone's pissing all over your hard work. Very inappropriate. You love that bat, the one with the bat. Who else was using it? Oh, look, we have animated emotes in multi-stream. Was that the update? They're moving now. I can see them moving. It's like, that wasn't a thing, right? I remember looking at that and be like, oh, that's a frozen emote. When I switched to the main chat, it was not frozen. Good. Let me see. All right, excellent. Are we ready, folks? As ready as we'll ever be. So we got the Coffee World. Today is going to be a shorter stream, 3 hours approximately. That's short now. Times have changed. So yeah, just so you know. So you can plan something in 3 hours. Here we are. So yesterday I had some clues I didn't do shit with. Let's dick around with clues now. Oh, weapon upgrade, you say? I think I can do the bow now. Pull the string. 15 and... that's like... Alright. I'm gonna go pull the string first. And then add 2 shots after that. Meet the 200 feet pounds tactical crossbow. 200 feet per pound, probably. Pressure, I guess. Draw weight, 75, 90, or 125 pounds. So which one is it when you upgrade it?
Saga strained to pull the string of the crossbow back as far as she could. To her surprise, the latch adjusted to accommodate her. The next bolt would stop a monster.
Simple and effective. So hold on, I saw something about the doggy there when I was checking the chat. Punished this morning for peeing in the apartment. Get a treat but in an hour. Firm and fair, Stephen. Looking at someone's bowl over there, Sasha, who didn't want to eat the food she got, but she apparently figured out it's best just to eat whatever the fuck you have, because you can't really earn your money and bring your own food, I guess. That's just my guess. At my job yesterday where I volunteer, we use an iPad with Square for ringing everything up, and it had a big update afterwards. The cash drawer would not open and things would not ring up. Right, it was. One problem after another all day. Yeah, it's like software updates, man. When I was younger, I used to be so happy when there was a software update. Like, what new feature are we gonna get this time? But now I dread, especially with work tools and streaming tools, which are kind of work tools for me. Ugh, it's just too much, man. When you want thing, all you gotta do is like work, but it doesn't want to work. It's like, fuck you, I ain't working today. Holy God, look at all the shit we got. Lunchbox found next to the radio tower outside Watery. More fan fiction, with zombies and mycology. Not gonna lie, I'd read more of these, me too. Lunchbox found on the way to Coffee World. If the author of these pages wanted privacy, that ship has sailed, I'm afraid. Nursery rhymes. Oh wow, I got a bunch of those. Dear Doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Kind of hard to tell it's a deer. I suppose clothespins are a limiting medium. Well, I mean, it's pretty good, Saga. Make your own deer. Let's see what it's gonna look like. Moose doll. I love the antlers and its little face. Nicely made. So wait, you love the moose, but you have something against the deer. Alright. Preferential. Rhyme found at the shooting range near Watery. This rhyme was about a moose evading hunters. And a rhyme found by the radio tower near Watery. This rhyme was about a deer being eaten by wolves. Grim shit. Cult stashes. Stash found at the shooting range near Watery. There was a crossbow inside. Better in my hands than theirs. Definitely. And in the woods near Watery. The note inside talks about dead take and lunchboxes knitting. Interesting. Like, we don't know what that is. She didn't figure that out yet. The clicker. He wanted it to make his horrific ending to the story come true. The art was there. The clicker would push it across the final threshold. Click, click the clicker. Scratch just needs the clicker to make his ending into reality. Can't let that happen. Oh, she's just filled up. He thinks I own the trailer here. Weird. Key to my trailer at Coffee World. He almost said someone at Coffee World could help me. They really think I lived there. This is unnerving. Yeah, okay, I've seen this one, and then she got this one. And the story is the one we... Oh, wait. The story is affecting more people's memories. Alright. I wasn't really onto this, I guess. So now it's making new ones. The story. Where could that go? How does story change reality? It's not just Rose. Ilmo and Yako are affected too. How long before my memories are affected? Just talk to someone, alright? That's it, I think. What about Mayor Setter? We got 3 of them. 3 of 6. Setter is better. 1 rollover in issues. Stand up for justice. Man, it makes so much sense now that I know, but like on the first playthrough I had no idea. I thought it would be too silly to be true. We explored this area. I distinctly remember running around the toys. Open daily, store ice wood. Wait, what? Store ice wood? You can get ice and wood for what? For picnicking?
Hello? Anyone here? Nope.
Did they get out? Did the Taken get them?
Fresh
Or
pot,
were they
gift
turned
shop.
into Taken? I'll need to get the key to the trailer park myself.
Trail of the Cult. Coffee World.
Coffee World. The most caffeinated place on Earth. And yet nobody's here to help me get that key.
Trailer Park Key. Coffee World is certainly interesting. And empty. Ilmo said someone would help me get the key, but nobody's here. Alright, let's find. Fresh Pot gift shop, open 10 a.m. It's certainly past 10 a.m. You don't need a map of... Oh, no.
Locked. Need something to jimmy it open with.
The gift shop door is locked. Ilmo said someone would help me, but there's no one here. Looks like I'll need to find my own way inside. Gotta find some evidence, which spawned right
A
here.
list of maintenance work.
Logged maintenance. June 27, 23. Coffee World entrance sign defaced. Cleaned with detergent. Wax sign. Should be good until someone tags it again tomorrow. Victor. July 5th, 23. Slow roaster pot is stuck. Won't swing. I hit it with some WD-40. Seems good for now. Yako. Wait, they were working on July 5th? Why? Didn't they party the night before? Oh, there's something here as well.
A screwdriver. Huh.
Hey, the lock is jammed. Again. I forced it last time with the screwdriver, which has disappeared. Again. Put shit back when you use it. July 19th. Fallen tree near Latte Lagoon. Should probably call the tree guy. Chainsawed and removed, keeping the wood. Yako. August 12th. Several burned out bulbs on percolator. Replaced and order more bulbs. Stuart. September 1st. Squeaking on Latte Lagoon, car B. Tighten the bolts. Less bad now. Yako. And 10th September. Percolator under panel control panel jammed. Removed front with screwdriver. Found a penny in there. Huh? Stuart. Like, what the fuck is a penny doing there? Using the screwdriver to force the open. Okay. Worth a try, I guess.
Using screwdrivers to break into gift shops isn't exactly standard procedure.
Even a screwdriver can be a key if you try hard enough. Percolator. The name of a ride, maybe? Will it show on the map? I mean, I know where it is, but just wondering. Yeah, okay. It's because it's all unexplored yet. So did everybody disappear when I arrived? Or did they all of them turn into Taken? Coffee World review notes. Pros. Coffee-themed names for the rides. Mildly amusing. Nice view of Watery from the top of the Ferris wheel. The mascots were trying their best. What else? Okay coffee? Cons. Rickety rides. Creepy mood. Money-hungry owner. They killed the poor moose. 2 out of 5 stars. Ouch. Ooh. That reviewer did not like it. What, did they all disappear or turn into Taken? Steven? I mean, is that what you're asking? Because I'm like, yeah. Makes you wonder. Hello, kitty. It feels like I've stepped into Silent Hill. Like, from all the people, suddenly there's no one.
Another cult box.
Only striped cups, clockwise. Carl Stuckey did, yeah. Well, we know a couple of them did, but yeah. One. Four has 2 stripes, okay. 1, 4. One, 4, 7. It has 3 stripes. I think it's 1, 4, 7. One had the least stripes. Let's try it. Yeah. Do not take what is not yours. I mean, it's in an amusement park. Found near the Ferris wheel in Coffee World. More warning inside. People must break into these fairly frequently. Astute observation, Saga. Like some berries or something. Now I'm mixing it up with the DLC. You know what? We know which one, Steven. Oh, there's nothing here? Oh, wait. We're sorry. This toilet is temporarily out of order. What the fuck? All the toilets are out of order. Get your shit together. I think that's what they're doing, literally. Or maybe that's what they're not doing, and that's why they're out of order. North Star, yeah. Exactly. Oh, we'll be going down there, yeah? Yeah? Yeah. But around. Around and around. I am an investigator. Look at me investigate. Fresh pot. Oh, look. That's all, huh? All the toilets are out of order. Sorry, temporarily out of order. What do you think happened? Did the poop guy forget to visit? And I love this one that's in an what's that? A milk bottle? Toilet in a milk bottle. We wish all of them were like that. Oh yeah, Steven, you did tell me the other day to shoot Mr. Drippy. Or any other mascot. How about the bear? There you go. There you go. All achievements unlocked. Nope. Well, there you go. That was the last one. I'm sure there are 2 more left in the DLC. What is it called? The DLC, man. Lake House. That one. Jeez. What does it say? I can't see what it says there. How do I get to the thing? Let's just explore clockwise, because that's my way. I see the crossbow will be busy. I hear frogs, but not taken. Man, look at the size of that pie. How do you make this crust, though? I wonder. I want to try American pie. I wonder if it's good. Probably is. People love it. Latte Lagoon. So there's nothing here? Nothing yet. Before we can get in there, but not for now. The lake house is a real hard one. You need to use the Blackrock gun on all the different taken and creatures. You know, my first playthrough, I didn't even figure that out. Like, I was keeping the Blackrock launcher for the bosses, thinking there would be some bosses. So I went through the entire thing avoiding the painted. Just like, you know, did you know about that? You accidentally found out that the painted, the enemies, they will, well, they should not attack you if you're not looking at them, but at least they will, they have a lower chance of spawning apparently. And what was the other thing? They have lower chances. Oh my god, the duckies. And yeah, they won't be as aggressive. I think it's a little glitched. It was intended to be an enemy that attacks you if you look at it. Or maybe, you know, it's supposed to be unorthodox. Oh god.
Jesus.
Calm down, Saga. It's just a pot of coffee.
So before they patched it, you could pick this up before it's time, and it would cause issues in trying to 100% the thing. The caseboard. My god, my inventory's full. I better go dump some of this shit. I've been here, right? But I haven't been here. Empty. Have a beautiful day. That's so lame, it's amazing. What do you mean only 0.6% achieve it, Steven? Oh shit, wrong turn. Achieve what? Ah, I know the one you mean. Yeah, to kill one of each enemy with the Blackrock launcher. That's right. Yeah. I didn't know it's such a low. I don't know how correct that is. Like I highly doubt. It seems unlikely that so many people bought the game but haven't touched it. You know, it just seems silly, doesn't it? Yeah, you need the Blackrock gun and you need to do it on all the different enemies. I know what you mean. Staggered, cause stag. Get it? Yeah. Look at all the spare ones. Oh, wait. Let's do it like this. Pop. No. Pop. And this goes here. Oh, wow. Already 6 in. And this comes with me. And this goes inside. That's a little better. Still need another inventory expansion. It'll make things better. The percolator. It is left anyway. There's a light. Gotta remember to go through all of these cassette tape. At least it's marked. I believe that means killing you-know-who in the end. Also, I don't want to give it away. I'm not sure. If I remember correctly, I might be wrong, but I think it's just the regular enemies, you know? I can't remember if it counted, the you-know-who.
Okay, then.
Well, that's encouraging. If I'm not mistaken. Fuck it, we'll just go for it. The music has died. And we didn't even get that American Pie. Did they hit him? Well, that sucks. I thought I... Fuck it. Quickly. Let's try this now. Zoom. Boom. It stopped. Did he drop something though? Even if it did, I can never find out.
Hey, this should get that gift shop open.
Think she dodges better than Alan, huh? I'll pay attention to that. She has that really cool whoosh, whoosh. And I like that there's no stamina. You can run forever. I really like that. Oh, look, it's the same backpack we've seen up on the hill. Wait, where's the door? Oh, it's over there. Is it though? Wait, no, what? There it is. And I think they spawn now. Yeah, she readied the gun. Which means I would have made it easier if I hadn't gone in there first. You think she saw me? Oh wow, she didn't even give a shit about that. Oof, that was bad. Get up, get up, get up. Just gotta follow her. Thanks for the help.
Well, now there's less monsters.
I botched that just a little, but that's okay. That's why I got so much help. You know what? I could use one of those big ones. I never use them. Just fill up the fucking inventory with them. Where's the other one? She's gone. What happened to my bolt? Did it miss? It looked like it hit her, but she didn't give a shit. There's one. And in Alan Wake 2, I can use my space bar on my keyboard. It seems more natural than using shift like in Alan Wake 1 for dodging. Huh. Shift, you say? On the controller, they didn't change that. It's the same button as it was like in the original. Let's try this. So, equip. And I guess use. Ooh, wow. Full health. Oh, she's using bandages from it. Nice. We can open more of these boxes in the woods and so on. Don't need them right now, but just like an idea.
Now where is that safe?
Not a safe, but it'll do. Ooh, a page. Let's close the door so I can read in peace.
Sorry, we're at a Bright Falls blend. Anna apologized to the customers. I'll just grab some from the back. More coffee coming right up. She suggested they ride the percolator while they waited. She passed Ilmo at the Espresso Express. Big smile, Anna. Coffee world is all smiles. Anna nodded, smiled. She smiled until her face hurt. Anna stopped walking, realized she was standing next to the Huatari well. Must have zoned out, she thought. She was about to go, but something in the well caught her eye. A shadow shifting in the dark. Anna was overcome by vertigo. The world tilted, and then she was falling down, down, down into the shaft. The darkness opened up to swallow her.
Poor Anna. There's the bird from the video. Yeah, you can't take the knife now until you need it. Those little fixes mean a lot.
Locked. Okay. What would Ilmo use for a code?
Why did you change the damn password to the safe again? I thought it was Lookout Fixer Supplier. Who hurt you? Why are you so paranoid? Calm down, this one's easy. Tracker Lookout Cleaner. See? Not rocket science. Ilmo. Who hurt you? Why are you so paranoid? Tracker Lookout Cleaner. The gift shop safe is locked. Don't think a screwdriver will work on this one. Safe combo. Profile, find evidence. Alright. A hint left. Ilmo left for the safe key code. The note mentions 3 jobs. Tracker, lookout, and cleaner. Jeff, I need another moose favor. Mocha, is it Mocha or Mocha? Mocha. Mocha was doing just fine. He even got a glowing vet report, and then BAM! They say it was a heart attack. I'm not blaming you. Maybe he just had a bad ticker. No tolerance for stimulants either. We're telling the kids that Mocha's taken a little vacation, but I could really use your help ASAP to maintain continuity. Do you have any more in stock? Thanks in advance. Ilmo. Hey Ilmo, heads up. Got another angry voicemail from a parent about her kid poking himself in the eye with one of the souvenir pucos. Whose grand idea was it to sell kids plastic knives in a coffee-themed amusement park anyway? Oh right, it was yours. Let's do that profiling. The Cosculus. The safe.
I need to open the safe. What's the combination?
People hate the puzzles, Ilmo. Why not just use keys? People love the puzzles, Yaku. Only very smart people can think up good puzzles. Just look around and you will find the answer. Dedicated staff will be rewarded.
The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop.
Ilmo used information in the gift shop to create the safe combination. The answer is somewhere in the gift shop. So many details around. So what did he say on the thing? We'll check
Coffee
it.
World staff. Hope they're not all monsters now.
Hope. News of the week. Remember to bring your liability forms for Tuesday's Bring Your Dog to Coffee World Day. That's a very specific holiday thing.
The photos have stickers on them.
Congratulations to Thomas for completing his first year at Coffee World. As usual, this work anniversary earns you a free packet of freshly ground coffee. That's not a bad deal. Coffee's expensive nowadays. The percolator is unfortunately undergoing maintenance, but don't worry, we will fix it as soon as possible. And now we have all these people. There's Stuart, Victor, Nina. Alright, so... Yeah, clues available. Oh, that's a new one. A board listing staff members and their jobs. No 2 employees share the same responsibilities. Stickers indicate how many years employees have worked.
I bet Ilmo's the kind of guy who likes Sudokus.
The stickers are next to the photos on the staff board. Ilmo likes to get creative. Safe combo based off clues in gift shop. Got the key, but Coffee World staff are all taken? What the fuck? Wait, how do you know that? How did she get to that conclusion from this? Just nod for now. Alright, so I gotta remember which professions were there. Tracker lookout cleaner. Tracker lookout cleaner. Tracker lookout cleaner. Tracker. Who would be tracker? Maintenance, right operator. Maybe lost and found. Tracker, tracking. Let's say, and lookout security, yeah. 1, 4, 6. Wow, janitor's been there a long time. Is that it? 146. Let's try it. Yeah, there you go.
The keys to my trailer. Now to find the clicker and the Colt.
Investigate my trailer. That's all in here, right? Toy puko knife, but you don't need it yet. I don't know why it marks it when you don't need it for quite a while now. The Hutari Well, from 1913. Legends say this is the dwelling place of the evil water spirit, the Naki, who lures people to their watery graves. Is that why watery? In the early days of Watery's history, this very well was where Ilmari Hutari hid the bodies of his victims with the help of his brother Jacopi Hutari. It was only after Ilmari murdered his own brother that their gruesome acts came to light. But was it madness or the spirit of Naki possessing Ilmari that drove him to murder like he himself believed? Is there more to this well than meets the eye? Possibly? I don't know.
Another locked box.
What hides behind the smile? Do. Digga 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 digga.
Can't be opened on this side.
So it's locked, alright? Espresso Express. You can do a light jog on the controller like that, just like lightly push while running. When you go like slower speed.
A fuse is missing. Can't operate the ride without it.
Not that we need that now. Point of interest, cult stash. Okay. Oh, we keep finding that rifle ammo so early. Click, click. So eerily quiet. There's a dude up there. Better not alert him.
When you ask, Mayor Seta will speak.
He's just talking to himself. If you leave him be, he'll be fine. There he is. Coming fast, huh? That's the, yeah, that's where I wanted to go. Alright, there you go. I did it. But then you can do it from the top as well, right? You can, over the bridge.
Locals, shutting its doors.
I think he heard me.
Smile.
I like tricking him like that. You don't think about it, but Mayor Setter signs are important. Yeah. Like, I kind of... I suspected it on my first run, because you get this, right? I was like, what the hell is the meaning of that? Why are we following some mayor? But I was like, okay, I guess we'll just make a collection of Mayor Setter's campaign. You know, what he needs and what he's doing. Didn't think much of it until, you know, until the thing happens. And then I'm like, oh yeah, how many of these do we need? Oh, she doesn't want to talk to me. Talk to me, dear. No, not now, I guess. Fuck, I have to fight him. Alright, if you want to fight, dude, I'll fight you. Man, he was really angry because he followed me all the way here. Poor guy, didn't stand a chance. Did you leave something? No. Oh nice, I got more of those. Coffee World. Wordle. Coffee Wordle. Mike. Kids' drawings. I guess just for atmosphere, they have no purpose in the game. Now somewhere around here... Oh, hold on. You get a bunch of arrows. Like, arrows are... You're never low on arrows, basically. That's the one type of ammo you keep finding over and over again. Where is the smile? Over here? What hides behind the smile, they said. There you go. So this will take me to the exit. But we can go around as well. So many rifle rounds. Coffee World stash key. M and T were supposed to be on patrol last night, but didn't show. If anyone hears anything from them, let me know. Note found in cultist stash mentioning M&T. Mulligan and Thornton? M&T could stand for Mulligan and Thornton. She's quick-witted when she needs to be. The note inside refers reference cult members M&T. And it gave us a shit ton of stuff. There's more stuff coming up. Should probably go and drop more shit. I don't know. I don't think I'll have another item box over there. Oh, wait. Another dude spawned up, huh? There he is. You can just ignore him for now. They will just randomly appear in places. Rounds. That's not bad at all. I think that's good. I don't need anything else really. Do need another rose stash.
The world! Tourist!
Come on. Good. Didn't give me my ammo back. They won't do it always. They'll do it sometimes. Love how the flashlight can work even with low battery, but it can't boost. I mean, it's not supposed to make sense yet. I somehow try to find sense in it. Mocha the Moose. One morning during Coffee World's construction, a wounded moose was discovered taking shelter inside the Freshpot gift shop. Though limping from a leg injury, the wily moose proved too quick for wildlife rescue. After a long and unsuccessful chase, everyone stopped for a much-needed coffee break, brewing up some of the Coffee World's finest. Before the first cup was poured, the moose appeared, drawn by the delicious aroma. He allowed himself to be treated in exchange for a steaming mug of what is now known as Mocha's signature blend. Since then, Mocha the Moose has become a beloved fixture of Coffee World, welcoming guests from across the country, as well as personally taste testing each of our roasts to give them that Mocha seal of approval. Do you think they lied about this? Because like in that note, it seems that they already got a moose from someone else, from a friend. So I wonder if this story is like not true. Moosing Mocha facts. Mocha is around 6 years old. Did you know moose can live up to 25 years? Mocha weighs 820 pounds. Did you know moose are the largest species of deer in the world? Mocha loves to swim. Did you know moose can dive up to 20 feet underwater? For real? Mocha's favorite drink is coffee. Did you know that Mocha is the only known moose with a caffeine addiction? Why are they celebrating that? That's like so many questions for animal welfare, or, let's not bring PETA into this. This circles back around. Tickets.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
She commented on it before she even saw it. You can do anything you put your mind to, hero, so long as what you put your mind to is part of the story. Fair enough. Come on, take it. Huh. I think we can do it now. Yeah. Let's do 2 shots.
Saga realized the crossbow could hold 2 shots at the same time. Had she just not noticed before? Or had the weapon changed somehow? Like in a dream?
Look, this toy is like completely covered in vine. How long has this not been used? Why are things in such a state of disrepair? Where the fun is percolating. It's still kind of day outside. It's, you know, afternoon, foggy afternoon. Oh, the bridge is fixed now. Did you look at that? Isn't that convenient? While I was in there, they fixed the bridge. Waiting for water to boil for my cream of wheat. What's cream of wheat? This is blocked off. Let's go towards the lighthouse area. Nothing here, it seems. Oh, hot cereal, like porridge? Or is it a brand of cereal?
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
But then, almost at the same time, but not quite, another hand grabbed my other wrist. It was my childhood friend's estranged twin brother, a rugged ex-soldier who'd helped me fight back the zombie horde, with his chiseled jaw and smoldering eyes and worn leather jacket. My heart fluttered like a small bird against its cage. Ignore him, babe. You know I'm who you want. The sensitive friend I had cared for all my life, or the intense warrior I had known for one harrowing day. How was I ever going to choose? The zombies were easier than this. Coffee World Parking. It is a brand, huh? So it's like a brand of porridge, I get it. The note inside mentions the story. Is this person aware of the horror story too? Lunchbox found next to the watery lighthouse. More fan fiction. And boy, what a cliffhanger. shoebox. Nothing special to put in here. Well, bon appetit. Enjoy your breakfast, Stephen. There's 2 of them. At least. I gotta want to try to draw them one by one. Oh, hey, he saw me? I'll let him come to me. It must have hit her. Two throwers, fuck. Nice. Fuck, I thought I reloaded.
Down, down, down.
Sir, stop moving. Damn, I spent a lot of ammo on those 3. I had a raw honey with a little unsalted butter. Oh yeah. That is a good way to eat porridge. Or, you know, depending on the part of the world, it's called different. The British call it... What do the British call it? They don't say porridge, they say... What is that the Matt says? My first screwdriver breaking. Yay! I need the bullets more than anything, really. They don't say porridge, they say... Huh. I can't remember. No, maybe they say porridge and in America they say oatmeal. Mother doll. Trickster doll. Wise elder doll.
Need to find the key. Oh, another rhyme.
An old watcher of the sea before his demise cursed the water that ruined his eyes. So he played a trick on the ocean deep, the waves to fight and havoc to wreak, and in doing their wrong lost his soul's song. Before his demise. Wise elder? Trickster? Curse the water that ruined his eyes. Oh, hold on. Trickster? Wise elder. There you go. That's reassuring. Another... He dead. I'm gonna say one more here. Should be good. How's the shotgun doing? 15 shells, huh? It's not blocked anymore.
I'm getting quite the charm collection.
The max amount of health restored in safe havens. It's okay. It's not amazing, but you know, it's not horrible. Shopping cart. How did the shopping cart get there? It's a beautiful sky. Even when it's cloudy, it's beautiful. I thought I took it. Two, 3, 5, 6 slots free. That's okay. What the hell? The stream froze? Like, just the game froze. I can hear the audio and all that, but the thing's not moving. Well, I just saved. That's a good thing. Let's restart the capture card. Hope that works. Let's go deactivate. Come on, baby. Okay. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Huh. Them updates, huh? Now, there should be a place, this is the place, right? Where I'm gonna find another stash. If memory serves well. There it is. Paint as well, paint bucket. So we have these.
There's another cult stash.
And no clue at all, but you can kind of see it. This one's in a circle. What if like a wind blows and takes this away? What happens then? I think the one I used to usually missed is down there. There it is. Number 1. 2 triangles pointing down. Number 2. 2 triangles pointing up. And number 3. 2 triangles pointing down horizontally. Horizontally, pointing down horizontally. There you go. Getting the Anderson brothers on board would be a big win for us. So I'm offering a $100 Superstore gift card plus a year's worth of free coffee at the OD Diner, Oh Dear Diner, to whoever gets those two to join. Let's get recruiting. Let's fill this up. Nursery rhymes. 4 clues. God. Mother doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Holding the belly. A bit on the nose for my taste. Why? Because she's holding the belly? Trickster doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. It has nice details, but it gives me the creeps. Wise elder doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Ooh, I love that bolt thing or whatever that is. That screwy. What is this called, Steven? That screw thing that he's holding. The elder. It's not a bolt, I think, but it's something. A winding screw?
That's it.
What is that? A sledgehammer? Do wise old men usually carry those? Maybe it's a cane or a staff. Rhyme found outside a watery lighthouse. A rhyme about an old man who became a monster. Stash found at the watery lighthouse. The note inside offers incentives for getting the Anderson brothers on board. Reward offer for the cultist who recruits Thor and Odin. How does she know their name yet? She shouldn't know them yet.
Okay.
The cult was really serious about recruiting Thor and Odin. In Alan Wake 1, the Anderson brothers are made to act older than in Part 2. Yeah, they are kinda. They're kinda live. They're visibly older here, but they do act. Maybe the point is like, you know what it could be, Steven? Dr. Emil Hartman's medicine. He did say that he was medicating them, so I can't imagine, you know, a cane, you believe, huh? Yeah, but I mean, what is it in reality? I think Emil Hartman was drugging them, and that's why they were that. But I meant like, what is this? Like, it looks like a screw. The prop that they used. See, it looks like a screw, but like a winding key and a screw at the same time. I don't know what that's called. Always saying Sunny. Sunny. Huh. 6 slots left still. Good. Now we can go down there. Down there. There is no box to loot here. Nice, that's exactly what I needed. The thing that I've been using the most.
Yes, I'm pressing the button, but it's not broadcasting. That green light is supposed to be red.
Which light?
This one here. Donna's grandson wrote down instructions for me, but I can't for the life of me remember where I put them.
You sure you're not on the air?
Yeah, green means off, red means on. Or was it? No, that's right. I need a red light here.
Oh, have you tried just mashing all these buttons?
Is that Norman with him?
That's... Which button did you press?
This one right here. Nope, that wasn't it.
I'm gonna call Donna's grandson.
Hello?
Tapio? Sorry, I misdialed.
No, you didn't. I was still on the line.
For a day and a half.
Get Tapio off the line. I need to call Donna's grandson.
Must be all this rain botching up your connection. If it keeps up, that bunker out back could flood again. A girl drowned in that bunker last time it flooded.
No, that girl drowned in Cauldron Lake.
Wrong.
That was the Anderson girl. Different girl.
Can we please focus on making the green light red?
What about this button here with the sticky note that says on off?
Yes, that's the one. Okay, let's press that and see if it...
It's sad and funny. It is a walking cane, I believe. For the old man, it can also be a staff like Moses had. Probably, yeah, because like it evokes that imagery. My first watery visit. I'm staying near the Lighthouse Trailer Park at a nice little spot just off the road. It's very quiet here during the day. At night, not so much. I've never been too nervous and can sleep. I've never been too nervous and can sleep through an earthquake, but here, I don't know, something just feels off. The animals act weird. They're restless at night, making weird noises and running away. And I could swear I hear someone moving around, circling. I'm going to give it one more night and then move on. And that's the last they wrote. So is that where the person... Yeah. Where they camped. The final camping. I don't see any collectibles. Right, I can get down there. Instantly gets darker.
The page said I'd run into a cultist here. On your toes, Saga.
Maximum speed 20. Miles per hour, I'm gonna guess. Okay, yeah, I remember what's there. We'll get there in a bit. God, it's foggy. It's a big road and a little road.
Merceder is not afraid of the rough questions.
Wait, there wasn't anything here? Take first aid courses. Someone's life might depend on it. Do not touch the February. Empty. Six out of 9. So 3 more left. 3 more TV shows. What else are we losing? Missing? Nothing, I guess. Let's get into the trailer park. I think nothing's hiding in these woods, even though it would be a perfect spot for a stash or a, you know these signs give it away who the mayor is. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense now, but initially I just like glossed over it. Like, all right, I don't. Why would I care about their mayor? You know. There was so many things to find that kind of fell into the background until, of course, it made perfect sense. And it's a very useful charm, just in case you want to scan around the map before the final act and, see if you missed something. Welcome to the Lighthouse Trailer Park.
It's in the rain. Must not drink the water or take a bath ever again. Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother.
Don't look like cultists.
That's not helping. I don't feel like myself. Don't know how to fight it. We're too old now.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
What? Sweetie pie, right on time. Like we were just saying, it's not true. The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real. Don't be part of the story. Make the story. Stop the hell of it!
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here? How do you know about the story?
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons. Vikings. Gods. It's so good to finally see you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin, and this is your long-lost mortified Thor. Saga. He is your grandfather, and I am the All-Father.
Just as crazy as everyone else.
That's an adorable cutscene.
Just as caught in it. I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer.
You have things to do, sweetie pie. We don't want to keep you from your business. You can come see us anytime at our resting place, Valhalla Nursing Home.
Odin claims he is my granduncle and that Thor is my grandfather. My life in Watery? Then, yeah. So the story is giving me wacky relatives now? Still, there's something off about these guys. Mom never talked about her family.
Huh.
Anytime I asked Mom about her home or family, she shut down. I have no idea who my grandparents are.
Your name is Anderson?
Same as you, kiddo. Thor Anderson, Odin Anderson, the old gods of Asgard. That's our band. You are Saga Anderson, goddammit. A Viking goddess.
I like the sound of that.
Thor, Odin, Saga. All Norse inspired. Plus the same last name. A coincidence? Did the horror story change their names to match mine?
It looks like you two have had a bit too much fun.
She sees right through us, bro. She has the power. This calls for a fucking celebration. Our little Saga all grown up and finally home. Sure, we've had a few sips. Just a taste. The famous Anderson moonshine. Oh, the nectar of the gods. You want some?
No thanks. So, do you know where the Anderson trailer is?
Right behind us. We've been looking after it since you left.
Uh-huh. Thanks for your help.
Anytime, kiddo.
Have you seen any strange people in deer masks?
I haven't drunk enough for that yet. You can see all sorts of wonderful things when you make your way down the block. Even more so with just one eye.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, they use those Norse mythology names. They're gonna talk now, I think, if you leave them alone.
Do you think we missed Audie's show?
Who cares? That depressing tango shit is bad for your head, bro. Too much truth in it.
Ooh.
Drags me down.
Hero's Tango is uplifting. Music for the soul.
Like his stance. Look at his stance. Woo, woo, woo. It looks like a Mortal Kombat fighter just before, just before a fatality is executed on them.
Fucking hell. What time is it? Gotta head back to the bus soon, brother. The Rusky is itching to leave us behind every chance he gets.
We got time. Blum wants to stay on our good side.
He does. They're not lying. How do these trailers work, I wonder? It's like, it's a trailer, but it's a whole fucking house. It's not like a camping trailer that I know. It just looks like a, well, we would call this a montage house. I think there should be, yeah, there it is.
And another lunchbox.
You can overcome adversity and achieve your goals. Goals, get your goals. Thor and Odin have the same last name as me. Not exactly an uncommon surname, though. Thor, Odin, Freya, Saga. We all have Norse first names, too. Could be a coincidence. A pretty big one, but Watery Trailer Park. There were some positive affirmations inside. Cute. Only one left in this area. We got 18. What can I upgrade next? 2 headshots I'm gonna put next, I think. Either that or stunned enemies. I'm gonna say put 2 headshots. Yeah.
Saga was sure she had hit the Taken in the head. but had not even slowed the monster down. She took aim and fired again. Another headshot. This time, the Taken staggered.
I love those little stories. He even tells stories when you upgrade stuff. Here in America, we call them mobile homes because you can move the house. How do you do that exactly? Do you like, does it have wheels underneath? Because you guys have the thing, your houses are built a little different. I mean, at least the, you know, the wooden and mobile ones, they have that space underneath. That's not the cellar, but basically, you know, there's like the floor, and then there's that place that usually is surrounded by lattices, or in this case, I think it was paneling. Yeah, in this case, it was paneling. So what's in that space? Is that like where the wheels go so you can move the house? Like, how do you move this big thing? Look how fucking huge that is. With a truck, maybe? I'm genuinely curious, because that's impressive. I guess the downside is it's not as sturdy as a, you know, brick and mortar house. Brick and mortar stone. Brick and mortar house, which are the huge majority over here, like over 90%, I'd say. Very, very few people live in, like only in mountainous areas that people build wooden houses, and that's mostly for, that's seen as a luxury. They loaded on the back of an 18-wheeler. Wow, really? 18-wheeler, that's like the... 43 foot long ones. Was it 43 feet? Or 43,000 pounds, I can't remember. On a flatbed, usually, I would imagine. With a truck following behind for safety. Ah. Well, thanks for explaining that, Stephen. I appreciate it. Well, you know, as is usual, my house is the last one I'll go into. Let's burglarize all the other houses. Keep an eye out for those deer. A hamper? That's not a hamper, that's a laundry basket. The bed is pretty nice. Look, these houses are very well, like for mobile homes, they're very... Oh, another ducky. Fucking ducks everywhere. They're very well built for, you know, mobile.
Hello, Yako. Who is this incredibly attractive martial arts master? It's me, your brother, Ilmo. I now recognize you, but Ilmo, why are you dressed like that? Deerfest is almost here, which means we're chopping the prices on all of our custom-designed Deerfest parade floats. Floats created by the award-winning team at Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. Winners of the last year's trophy for Best Deerfest Float featuring an animal that is not deer. That very team. And you're gonna get a kick out of our latest float designs. We've done it all. Deerfest floats, restaurant floats, floats shaped like things we can't show on television. Our floats are the best way to impress your friends, propose to your partner, or throw shade at an office colleague. And we don't do just Deerfest. Our floats are a perfect gift for weddings, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, or your scenario. Our floats will punch up any special occasion. But why take our word for it? Let's hear it from one of our many, many happy customers.
Tapio.
I was at Deerfest last year. The flows were pretty good. One of them was a swan.
And those people liked it. And there you have it. Award-winning floats now at reduced prices that will knock you off your feet. Order yours today.
Some of the houses are double wide. They can be split in two for moving. Oh, really? You split them in two to move them. That makes sense. Right, that was another one. I'm glad. Yeah, the ads are just fucking amazing. Like, generally, the video stuff in Remedy games is entertaining, but these ads are some of the top ones. These ads are like a sequel to Quantum Break's time knife.
That's a good deer.
That's a good deer. Oh dear, what a deer. Anything else? The map never lies, except when it does. In which case, well, too bad. Nice porches with lattices. I assume this is all like easily, you know, foldable, so to speak. How do you fold a porch, I wonder? Probably everything is, you know, easy to mount. That's a very interesting thing that we do not have here. Like, if we have trailers, they're like, you know, trailers for camping trailers. That sort of. They're nothing like this. Is it warm inside these houses? Like, are they good for the winter? It's like a laundry place. You even have a back door on a trailer. Like, what the fuck do I even say to that? That's just amazing. Well thought out. Usually in media, you know, people look down on trailer parks, but I don't know. It seems look, there's tiling and everything. There's fucking tiling in this. Doesn't that make sense? Oh, somebody didn't flush and had an accident apparently. A bathroom accident. Greetings, fellow humanoids and other creatures like cats and dogs. Yeah, we've had those as too. How you doing, Carter? What's cooking? Dear Mom, as I promised, I'm writing to you now that we've settled in. We're doing great and busy as ever. The big city. Jim's working hard and landed a promotion. We're going to celebrate by going to a hot new restaurant that Connie recommended. Laura's doing well in school. She'll have her pick of any college with the grades she's been getting. So proud of my little girl. I've been busy making our apartment into a home. Training staff plus shopping for furniture. Who knew finding a decent chase would be so hard? All going well. Don't you worry about us. Hope all is well with you too. Love, Megan. We're sending letters because I guess internet isn't invented here yet. Nah, that's Urenstein. Urenstein? Urenstein? Pistone? We have that also, plus motor homes. You can drive a home around. I mean, like I said, they're really well built for something you can drive around. I assume there's a whole procedure to keep everything safe when you transport it. Nevertheless, you know. Urinary stone chemically come into existence by hard water and piss. Oh. Well, that's something I didn't have to think about, but thanks for that mental image, Carter. Wasn't there a stash around here somewhere? Oh, it's just water. Urenstein. Scheiße, das ist ein Urenstein. Well, that was the most timid German ever. Most timid German speech ever recorded in the annals of history. What, that's it? No stash, no nothing? No nothing? Oh, there's the pink flamingo. Hey, you little creep. I'm keeping my eye on you. Beautiful flowers, though. How's your day going, Mr. Woodenstein? Oh, a medkit. Water everywhere. Anal. Is that the sound you were describing? What is that? Like a gas meter? Oh no, it's like an electric meter, I guess. Like an old style single tariff electric meter. Look, there's the thing under the house. What the fuck is that thing? Explain, Steven. Why is that this space under here? And why is there a crawl space? If not even to make a horror movie out of it. You sound slightly chemical phobe. What? Because I don't like urine on my stones? Yeah, I am a urinist. It's like racist, but for urine. Are they gonna talk now? Or just gonna disappear after this? Hello? I think they said what I wanted to say. Oh, ding dong. Ding dong, yo, ding dong.
Reeks of booze.
Reeks of booze. Murder at the Manor House, an architectural mystery by Margaret Formo. The Plot Chickens by Reese Watts. Excellent puns for the comedian in your life, because I know you love a good pun, Ilmo. Criminal Just... Oh wait, you can actually check that.
Book from Ilmo. Are we close in the story? That might explain some of his behavior.
Criminal Justice, a critical look at a broken system by R. Moreau. It tells the electric company how much power you have used. Yeah, that thing. Of course, we have that. But I mean the space under the trailer. There's like a half a meter of space, which I don't know what it's for, unless it's for wheels of the home.
Did I leave the Bureau in this fictional reality?
Agent Anderson, our deepest condolences for your loss. The Bureau knows it's an incredibly hard time for you. I personally can assure you we are committed to your well-being and will allow the time needed for your recovery from this tragedy. The FBI is here for you. We'll be ready to welcome you back to work as soon as you're ready. We could really use that insightful mind of yours, so we hope to see you back in our ranks soon. Warm regards, Supervisory Special Agent Stacy Merrow. Let's check that facts versus fiction. Book of pun jokes from Ilmo. I am fine. Made cherry jam. Yum! That's amazing. With some margarine or butter or peanut butter. Now I draw a TPU cover for my phone. The Game Boy thingy, but now I do it freestyle. Hands only and a dummy of my phone. Very well. Well, enjoy that. Hopefully it turns out good and you're satisfied, or at least you learn something to do it better. I overheat the TPU to make it foam, and boy does it feel soft. I need to get my hands on that naturally foaming TPU filament. So what do you get when it foams? It gets a little spongy maybe? Things die under the house and it starts to smell. That is a crawl space to get what died out. Oh, fuck, really? Why not just to land the house on the floor, you know? Like, there's no foundation for these houses, I assume, huh? Where was it? My Life in Watery. Looks like it was a present. Were we close? Letter from Agent Merrow asking me to come back to work. In the story, I took a leave of absence from the Bureau. There's Logan right there. So many beer bottles. They were just keeping my house for me. You're gonna hear the hum of the fridge. Beautiful.
Addressed to me. From years ago. Wake was right. The horror story is changing reality. Not just people's memories.
So up to this point, she thinks that, you know, the only thing that's changing with the story is people's memories. But now she realizes that, yes, actually, the whole fucking reality is adapting to it. But it's not affecting her yet. I am never satisfied, so it's a learning experience. Well, a bit of a perfectionist, huh? The product pics of foaming TPU shows 3D printed insoles, so I guess it's pretty soft. Yeah, I imagine it like that, yeah.
This card has Mom's handwriting.
A little bird told me that it's your birthday, so be sure to give yourself some special treatment. I love you, Logan. Grandma F. Washington Power. Saga Anderson. 6 Watery Lighthouse Trailer Parkway, Unit 2. Watery, Washington 98440. Washington Power. Make check payable to Washington Power Company, P.O. Box 42022. Or 2020. Olympia, Washington 98506. Account number 27. Okay, account number, not going to read that. Amount due on or before February 22nd, 2018. $48.02. So that was like 5 years ago in their time. Utility bill addressed to me. The bill is in my name, dated February 22nd, 2018. Oh, wait. Logan. There you go. I don't recognize the card, but that's definitely Mom's handwriting. If the house was not off the ground, they could not move it. That's interesting. How about like regular wooden houses, you know, like normal home? I've seen they also have that space underneath with lattices. What is that for? How do you make a foundation for a wooden home? Perfectionist plus every process is a learning experience and gives me new ideas and yada 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 yada. It's a devil's circle. I wouldn't know anything about that, man. You're crazy. I did not spend 4 hours just before the stream trying to make things better after a software update. That wasn't me. That was someone else.
Everything here reminds me of Logan. This could be her room. This is getting too real. Too personal.
It looks like her room, huh? Wait, did I send you my 90s pattern? I don't know. Did you? I thought I saw everything you sent me today, but I don't remember that. It's not impossible I missed it, but you know, it's ventilation so wood doesn't rot. Ah, okay, that's why you do it. Okay. That makes sense because it's not in the ground. It's different when you have like brick and mortar house. You just like make the foundation 5 meters in the ground. That's interesting. Thanks for sharing that, Steven. I love that shit. I like my two like biggest choices for university are maybe someday when life permits would be electrical engineering or architecture. Those are like two things I would like to, one of those two things at least. 'Cause they're both, I hear they're both horribly difficult and a lot of shit to learn in there. Connie Chu, The Wildlife of the Pacific Northwest.
The Nordic Tales book Mom gave to Logan when she was little.
Sanna Nordlund, Nordic Tales and Folklore. The Kind Stranger, The Very Old House, The Ribbon-Hearted Girl.
Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute.
Junior Federal Agent. Congratulations to the Bureau's newest recruit, Logan Anderson. You have successfully completed junior agent training. Date, August 15, 2018. Signature, Logan Anderson.
Bon. Logan used to love her music.
Used to. Bond, True Colors, 2018 tour. I relinked the post with the pic in your DMs again. Okay. Did you send it and I missed it? So that's all about Logan. Mom gave this to Logan when she was a baby. The stories are a bit scary, but she loved the pictures. This is real. So now she's trying to make sense of what's real and what's fiction. Like she remembers her timeline, so to speak, her reality, not timeline, and now the new reality is being imposed upon people around this area, and she's trying to figure out what's real. Junior FBI agent diploma. I remember this. It was take your daughter to work day. Logan was maybe 8. This happened. Poster in Logan's room for the musician Bon. Logan loves Bon. I took her to a concert in DC for her 12th birthday. This isn't fake. Oh, you had sent it. Maybe I missed it because I was listening to the music and grooving. We have vents on our roofs also for the same reason. Man, the only thing we have vents for is the toilet. You know, those vents that go from the toilet to the roof. So the sewer or the septic tank, whatever you have, doesn't, you know, seep into the smell doesn't seep into the house. It's pulled by lower pressure upstairs.
My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carnival Knights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop.
Local girl drowns. Tragedy in Watery.
No. It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David.
It was a very timid
I'm in the story.
curse
It's
word.
coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon... Mulligan? What the fuck? Hey! Stay where you are! Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
We call it Future Day here in Germany, formerly Girls' Day, but our fragile male egos couldn't accept that women have an advantage, so while payment isn't equal yet, bring your daughter to school day is. Man, the shit I hear from you guys. What do you mean you can't accept women have an advantage? And what do you mean pay isn't equal? Like, I thought that's just a myth. How do you mean? What do you mean you pay people different based on what they have in their pants? It just makes no sense. Job is job, work is work. Like whoever does it, you know? To Logan, keep on shining, you little rock star. Your proud great granddad and great granduncle. Old gods of Asgard. Night Springs, new season coming soon. We do know she loves Night Springs. Logan, look at that. Thor with the hammer. They're playing a video game. And there's a deer. Rose's werewolf? What about it? We take care of your diner while you're gone, but not as good as you. As if payment is equal between gender in Serbia. Yeah, it is. There's low, like you can't, it would be illegal to pay people different. It doesn't, like if I do the job and my wife does the same job, you're paid same. It's the same pay. It doesn't matter who you are, just as long as you do the work. That's why I thought that's a myth that people just push. Like, how does it go over there? What you like? I'm sorry. What gender are you? Let me just see how you're gonna be paid, because that would be outrageous. I worked for 6 years as a roofer, and times someone wanted more vents on the roof to protect their investment. They pay a lot of money for a new roof, so it doesn't rot, huh? It's illegal here too, but the statistics shows the inequality. Wow, I still like. It's not that I don't believe you. I just find it hard to believe, because, especially since I've been running the company, I've been following. You got to follow the pay trends and all that. It's just like the job, the position. You have the minimum that you can pay. You can pay as much as you want your workers, but you have the minimum, and it's based on like what they do, not who they are, you know? I shit you not. I mean, wow. I've heard that mentioned somewhere. Oh yeah. You know what? Recently I was making a video for this UK company, and they were bragging about narrowing the pay gap, gender pay gap or something like that. I was like, what do you mean narrowing it? You probably want to eliminate it and not brag about either, having it in the first place. Why is that a thing? Dude, what do you know about companies in Germany? I know that, well, they make good shit when it's manufactured, or at least they used to. The older ones. I don't know what they're doing right about now. So how does it go? Why do people accept that then? If it's like that, why would be like, all right, fuck. Especially nowadays, why not just say, hey, I identify as a male. Pony up the money. Because I know nothing about companies in Serbia. Well, there you go, I'm telling you. Like, whatever you need to know. People do not accept it. Well, how does it fly then? How you said statistics show differently. How does it happen? Because there's gotta be you gotta put your tax forms and your pay forms, you gotta hand them over to the government via your bookie. If you're running a company, how does it slip by? Doesn't stop companies in Germany to do it. You're shitting me. It's in Germany, man. Like, you're blowing my mind right now. Yellowed clipping, drowning of Logan Anderson, age 9. I guess her life?
No. Logan's not dead.
No, this is just a story trying to hurt me. It's not real. Oh! She crossed it over. Logan's drawings found in the trailer.
Some real things are mixed in with the fiction. Doesn't matter. It's not real. It's not.
It's not. These drawings look like those guys I met outside, Thor and Odin. Some things are real, things from Logan's life. Story mixes truth with lies? How? How indeed? Cult of the Tree. Photo of Thor and Odin with the cultists. Thor and Odin Anderson? Thor and Odin are clearly friendly with the Cult of the Tree, not conclusively members. And the story, I don't think we can use... Oh, wait, we can. Logan's fictional room contains her actual mementos. Light and dark presence. Dark presence? The overlap? Will my memories change? How does story change reality, maybe? Yeah, there you go. Maybe Wake can't invent wholly new ideas. Has to use what already exists? Art plus dark place changes reality. If not stopped, the story will override reality? Yes, that's the point. In America, every state is different in minimum wage. In my state, it's more than $18 per hour. But federal minimum wage is only $7.25 per hour. Oh, God. What is that for? $7.25 per hour. Like, in 2025? That is low, son.
Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Oh God. Alright, I'm not scared. That did not make me jump at all. You got 24 of those. I guess it's time to put this away. These will be enough, I'm pretty sure. Because I need the space. Six room is not enough. It's not much, but it'll do. On average, in total, every person in the same job. On average, women are paid less here for the same job while also having higher CVs, higher school education, higher qualification. Might be done on purpose, but there's also the unnoticed sexism you only notice when it's pointed out. I am ashamed to say that happens to me too. Wait, what happens to you? Unnoticed sexism? Yeah, I still don't understand how like that, like, should, if it's illegal, wouldn't somebody who's doing that shit, like checking that shit, be like, hey, you man from that company, didn't you just pay the dude 15 euros to move the log, but you paid the lady only 10 euros? We don't tolerate that shit, so quit it, you. Oh God.
The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
Ooh, the pastrami sandwich. There they go. Stop, you two. They don't want to talk to me.
I need something to cut this. This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it.
Investigate the Kalevala Knight's workshop. Oh, that's for later. I thought I found something. Story? No. Trail of the cult? Oh, okay. So can't use that now. You can't even interact with this now. Yeah, they fixed it completely. You can't interact with anything you don't need right now. So you can't get locked out like you used to. I think there was something around here. Yeah, the music is following my movement.
There's another lunchbox.
It must be so exciting to be the story's hero. Honestly, I'm a bit jealous. I wish I could be the protagonist of something. Behind the motorcycle club. That's all of them here. Found all the lunchboxes hidden around Watery. The note inside references the story again. Do they think I'm the protagonist? I got 12 of these. What can I do? Magnetic pull? Wait. You can do magnetic pull, yeah? Magazine size by 50%. Kill an enemy to restore out of I guess magazine size isn't too bad. I'll leave it for now. I love this music. It's sexy. I am unawarely sexist from time to time. Best example, male to female ratio in fiction. A group of 4 people, 3 male, 1 female. That feels equal to me. 2 male, 2 female feels to me it's fiction for women. Why do I feel that way? I grew up with it. I try to change that perspective, but even though I read also fiction written for a female audience, it's hard to counter 30, 40 years of consuming fiction that has a twisted narrative. Well, I mean, it depends on the context, right? Like if it's a garage, that's more realistic. If it's school, teacher work, that's less realistic. It's just how things are. It's what people choose. The biker garage. Oh, it stops as soon as you enter. The garage was right here, so I used that, but yeah. Huh! Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something. I have to emphasize, it's not my behavior, it's my perception. Yeah, I get it. I fully understand you, son. Oh, god damn it, you really want me to fill up my inventory. Why am I complaining? I'm getting all the health. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, fix the one who broke it. Bright Falls 81st Deer Fest. Deputies make a grave mistake.
Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mulligan. Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Bring it, fucker. Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe, opened fire with his partner. The monster fell. They kept shooting. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Not one tree, a forest. Secret knowledge in a deer mask. A last line of defense. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Bright Falls' fucking finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror. This is Monica from the tackle shop. An innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up.
Oh. Oh, that is a grave mistake. I counter it because I hate doing things unconsciously. Normal people don't do that, so there's lots of sexism going on. I had noticed it in colleagues, and my ex-wife had told me about her experiences. Plus, friends in general. Well, it's different over here because of all the wars, and I was wondering why it's like that, but yeah, this isn't my thought. I heard this, and it makes sense. Because of all the wars and everything, we kept losing men at, like, unprecedented rate.
Poor thing.
Did I pet the one in the house? I think I did, yeah. And women were left to, you know, well, take care of the wounded, take care of the house, the estates, and the old, like, just 50, 70 years ago, you'd have a big estate, farmhouse, let's say, well, you know, Serbian style. Someone had to take care of it. Men would go off to war. Like I think I told you about my grandpa. He went off to war at 16. Not like he wanted to do that, but you know, Hitler was like, "Hey guys, what up? I want to cross here," and we were like, "No, dude." You know how it has. But yeah, so it's like it's not like that here. It just isn't. Many, like especially down south right now at this 2025. A lot of households are led by women. Men go off to work in field or wherever. Well, women join them in the field. Not everywhere, but you know, not like all the obligations, but it's well split in most of the places. And if someone does that, what you said, if people, just like with when we talked about racism and Nazism and all that shit, it's just embarrassing. I guess different set of problems in different countries, but it just sounds weird to me because I always saw us as like underdeveloped, and that automatically puts me to assume that, you know, in the Western Europe or U.S., like views are more progressive. But when you look at the whole picture, it's not quite like that. Some things are better, some things are definitely not better. 51 to 49 ratio. I think it's higher here, honestly. I'm not sure, but I feel like it's higher. Christmas tree. Oh yeah, there it is. That's the control Christmas tree, the one that repeats everything. So we've seen a bunch of duckies, like a shit ton of ducks. We've seen the pink flamingo. We've seen the Christmas tree, and I think we've seen another thing. My great-grandpa died at 27, also because of Hitler, because he was in a hospital and Hitler decided, destroy it, the Russians are coming. Oh my God. Scorched earth and the whole shit. Sorry about that, man. That's... damn. America has all the problems. I try not to be part of it. All the problems, Morty, huh? I think it's a little twisted by media. It's not like that horrible. There, people live there. People live everywhere. It's like who's louder, you know? Who makes more noise and therefore skews the perception, so to speak. I thought there was something here, but I guess isn't. Like a box? No, just a TV. TV that doesn't even play an ad. Kalevala MC Nights. No, man, there's gotta be something. I remember looking for a code. Maybe it's like in here. Well, here in Germany, we notice these things and try to change them, but in the US things are worse, but they get pointed out a lot more often. I don't know, I wonder if they're really worse, or is it just like, because it's, you know, it's blinding tactics, I think. Point out the things, and, you know, people will argue about that, and then you can do whatever you want under the table. It's misdirection. It's like Houdini everywhere. Don't feel sorry. My great-grandfather was a German soldier during World War II, and my grandfather was an awesome person. It's a good thing he grew up without his father. Okay.
Locked. They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
Pratkabanaya perkele. Wait, perkele, that's like fuck, shit. License plates, Coffee World. America's top coffee attraction. When in doubt, throttle it out. What's Pratkabanaya? Let's hack some computers. Lock combination. September 2nd. Hey, Ilmo. I can't find a new door lock combination. Look inside the smiley coffee cup doesn't help me. Yakko. So Yakko really doesn't like puzzles. As much as Ilmo loves them, this is the second time he's complaining about puzzles. Sauna night. Started August 31st. Hello, fellas. I suggest we start a regular sauna night now that the old place is working again. What's the best time for it? How about a classic Saturday night session? I'll bring the sausage and mustard, but buy our own beer. Ilmo. Not everyone enjoys frying themselves to death, Ilmo. And who would pick mustard over ketchup? Fred. Ilmo, ignore Fred. He doesn't have what it takes. And he's wrong about ketchup too. It's obviously chili mayo or nothing. Marv. Thanks everyone for your valuable input. I'm assuming that means Saturday sauna night is on. Sauna is good for the body and good for the soul. You may not like it, but it likes you. And all the condiments are welcome, of course. Well, yeah, we're not condimentists. Float work. September 8th, that's not right. I think that, yeah, I remember some of them had like wrong dates on them. Also, that dude had like 12 kids with 2 women at age 27. Holy shit, I guess they didn't have video games back then. Stand on the other side of the hot tub with the flashlight, shine the light forward. Yeah, I remember. In yellow paint. Isn't it in red paint? Cherry mustard. Tastes awesome. Freshly made. Oh, cherry mustard? Or cherry jam? The Deerfest floats are eating up our space. Try to keep things neat and tidy around the workshop. Okay? I can't find my tools. I can't even find my left hand, even though it's attached to me. But I will find my boot up someone's ass if you all keep making a mess. Ilmo. Paycheck, August 17th. Hey, Uncle Ilmo. Hope you're well. Charlene and I still haven't received our paychecks from last month's Coffee World promo work. Are you sure you sent them? Could you double check? Maybe they slipped through the cracks. Also, Charlene wanted me to tell you that her suit still smells weird. Charlie. So those are the 2 kids we've seen in Bright Falls that were dressed as coffee cups. They were advertising the coffee. What was it called? Oh Dear Coffee, I think. Yeah, Charlie and Charlene. They're Yaku's kids. And Ilmo is their uncle, obviously. He was like not paying his kids. It's both, huh? Bought blue cheese and cherry, everything fits perfect with. Wait, blue cheese like moldy cheese? Is that moldy cheese? Because that's what we call blue cheese. Cherry, everything fits perfect with. Now that I have to try. Stop it. Oh. September 7th. This is your final warning to stop taking the OOP out of the assembly hall. You want to get drunk in the workshop? Fine. But the OOP is for ritual use only. You idiots are worse than my kids. That's from Yako. They know about objects of power. As if they had contact with Federal Bureau of Control. Stash the stashes. From Ilmo to the Knights. Hello, this was in March. I've seen some of you place our stashes in the open. Please don't do that, you rascals. You don't know if he's gonna like fuck them up or just slightly scold them. Bring it, fucker, Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Mulligan and Thornton. Confirmed. Cult members. The page describes Mulligan and Thornton as members of the cult of the tree. The biker garage.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later.
That's a photo of her holding the photo. The photo was taken at the Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. Are they involved in the cult? More importantly, is the clicker still here? Clicker at the garage. This is the same garage from the photo. That means the clicker could be here. I need to be careful. Email saying the OOP, or the OOP as she thinks, should stay in the assembly hall. What the hell is an OOP? Is it connected to the clicker? Oh, Saga. She doesn't know yet. Yes, the moldy camembert type with blue streaks inside, which blue mold grown on breadcrumbs. Oh yeah, that's the same cheese, yeah. Yes, I had to inform myself about it before trying it. So you're telling me cherry jam goes with moldy cheese. I have to try that shit. Man, again, things you hear. Inside the cup. So there's one, down, up. Up, down. So up, down, stacked, up, down, next to each other, and down, up, stacked. I just gotta figure out the order. Up, down, next to each other, and down, up, stacked. Oh, that was easy. That was like the first try.
This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even?
Let's raid them. Yoink. Let's do a quick save. On Pumpernickel. What's a pumpernickel? Pack all these things in. I knew I'm gonna have like 50 of these. Not that I'm complaining.
There's a basement.
There's a basement and there's a fuse.
A fuse. I can use this to get the Espresso Express working.
Oh, she figured it out because I touched it, huh? It is red, yeah. Here we go. The origin of the cult of the tree.
This is one weird cult.
We are the cult of the tree. We watch in the night. I see it now. This is our mission. Make the woods scary again. It's a tree. A spruce tree. Keep them out. Keep them safe. Together, we are a forest cult of the tree.
Rose. She's that waitress from the diner.
Rose Marigold Observations. March 21st, 2014. 6:35 a.m. Leaves home in car. 6:46 a.m. Arrives at Oh Dear Diner. 7 a.m. Opens restaurant. 9:44 a.m. Spills a cup of coffee. Stares at coffee puddle and seems suddenly delighted. Begins talking animatedly to the puddle. Observer not in diner. Did not hear her. 11:30 a.m. Goes on break. 12:04 p.m. Back from break. Ate a sandwich and wrote in a notebook. Couldn't see text. 1:21 p.m. Stares at ceiling fan for approximately 50 seconds, smiling. 3:05 p.m. Leaves Oh Dear Diner on foot. 3:08 p.m. Stops at pier and writes in notebook. Stares at clouds and becomes upset, shaking her head and speaking up at the sky, not close enough to hear. What, you didn't have the fucking, directional microphone? 4:23 p.m. Leaves pier. 4:25 p.m. Arrives at car, enters. 4:34 p.m. Arrives home. 4:52 p.m. Watches TV. 5:45 p.m. Cooks dinner, macaroni and cheese. Watches TV while eating. 9:21 p.m. Goes to bed. Reads The Sudden Stop. 10:05 p.m. Turns off light. Black bread that's cooked, mostly whole grain, tastes awesome, kind of sweet. It's incredibly sating. Pumpernickel, never heard of it. Or is it pumpernickel? Make the woods scary again. Do they wear green baseball caps with MTWSA on it? I don't get the reference. Observation report. Subject, the cult of the tree. Summary. Intermittent surveillance of the paracriminal group known as the cult of the tree. Shows that their operation is limited to a small area of Washington state. The group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped with only common tools. Overall level of organization is low. Overall comprehension of redacted is low. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. Further inquiries should be made as to the exact details and sources of their knowledge regarding paranatural elements. Investigation Unit recommends the cult of the tree be kept under permanent surveillance, with preparations made for the group's arrest and seizure of assets. See File 85-21-1027 for full report and recommended action. Summary and full report to be forwarded to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont at the Cauldron Lake Research Site, as both operate in a shared area. Addendum. Recommended action downgraded to continued intermittent surveillance. No arrest due to prioritization of resources. You were right. These sneaky fuckers are watching us. And our level of organization is fine. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. MAGA. What's a MAGA?
Make America great again.
Oh. I wouldn't know about that. Thanks, love. MAGA. I thought it's like, you know, the duck from DuckTales.
Me too.
Yeah, like, what was she called? What was she called in English?
Magic, I think.
Magica duck or something like that, yeah. Mac and cheese with Polish sausage or hot dogs or tuna. All right, guys, I know I eat a lot before the stream, so it wouldn't make me hungry, but it doesn't make me completely impervious to that. What can I do? I love me a Polish sausage. So these are Federal Bureau of Control files. Oh, thanks, love. MAGA. Here, fuckers. What? Did I drink that? Yeah. All right. Take everything. Don't leave anything for me. What the hell is an OOP? Drug-fueled scribbles on the origin of the cult triangle symbol. I think they're going to talk about it later, but basically, Ilmo was high. He was smoking a joint. He was holding these Federal Bureau of Control files he found, and they stole basically from the FBC. And you know, the FBC's inverted pyramid, because it was upside down. He was looking at it and it was double, like he had double vision from the weed, and he thought of the cult of the tree. Nice backstory, like better origin story than some movies I watched, honestly. Cult psychology, cult symbols, maybe? Yeah. Seriously? This would almost be funny if they weren't killing people. Report on Rose Marigold found in Cult HQ. Cult psychology? No. Where could it go? Who's involved? Rose. Rose is that waitress from the diner. Is she involved with the cult? That light switch you found washed up at the lake is not junk. It's fucking important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we're gonna cut out its heart, stick this thing inside, and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me. It'll be like a ritual. This is gonna work.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Oh, why? Did I get them all in watery area? No, that's Cauldron Lake. Never mind.
This will be handy.
Oh, so we're getting maps. She's actually writing this down. She's just not telling us. I've marked the map like you asked. That's all the stashes by our last count. Locked and loaded and ready to go.
That's it.
So 3 maps, 3, yeah.
The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed.
Everyone please read. I'm not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk right into one of our rituals. We were stopped before we got to use the clicker. Hell, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So let's look at the learnings. We need to be faster with our setups. We need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication, communication, communication. Slip-ups like this are why we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh about this because I know we can do better.
The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders.
Read. To whoever has been sabotaging Lake House equipment, stop it. If you are looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it. Unless bringing the feds down on us is what you consider helpful, in which case you can fuck right off. Stay away from the FBC, and if you see them poking around again, report it to the Grandmaster.
This is the cult's process. Their ritual.
The ritual for taken. Surround the target. Subdue them. Use hammer or other blunt object. Restrain them. Carve out their heart, recite the words. Put the clicker into their chest. Flick the switch 2 times to make sure it works. Remember floodlights on tripods. We need to see what we're doing. Always work in pairs. So those tripods we've seen in the beginning that they thought there was a camera for a weird snuff film, yeah, they were for this. Alright, let's put all this shit up. Note about using the clicker in their cult ritual. The cultists knew the clicker had power. They found it at the lake. Cultists wrote note about ritual being interrupted. No, wait, what am I doing? Cult goal, maybe?
Nope.
Nope. Cult psychology? Maybe Nightingale only victim to become monster. Yeah. This confirms the ritual was interrupted. It says they didn't have time to use the clicker. Cultists note about admonishing members sabotaging FBC equipment. Psychology? Yeah. Seems our cultists aren't totally aligned here. Don't sound like the true believer types. No mention of writing in cult's ritual steps. Tattooing isn't listed as part of the ritual either, so the cult has no connection with the writing. Writing related but not part of cult ritual. Story manipulating the cult? Scratch involved? No detailing the steps of the cult ritual. The steps of the ritual are listed here, consistent with what we found at Nightingale's murder site. Wait, we didn't get... What about the maps? Oh, I think she just updates the maps herself. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. You remember when it was first said, Stephen, right? In the first Alan Wake. Near the end, when Mr. Scratch appears and Alan's like, "Who's this?" and Thomas says, "This is Mr. Scratch. Your friends will meet him when you're gone." And you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? Anything else left here? Occult stash, but it's behind. Oh, okay, so they all popped in the view now, huh? There's one there. One there. Yeah. Alright, let's get down there.
A creepy basement. Shit.
No one will find her corpse. The darkness is taking over. I love basements.
Hey! Freeze!
That's the clicker.
No! They took it!
They're playing with me. I was so close.
Get the clicker from Mulligan and Thornton. The cultist room hidden beneath Ilmo's motorcycle club. Where would that go? Who's involved? Yeah. Ilmo and Jaakko Koskela? Highly unlikely the club would have a secret cult room below it without the Koskilas knowing. Secret meeting room under the garage.
Makes sense.
This is the Cult of the Tree's headquarters. Clicker was taken from the altar.
The clicker was there the whole time. Fucking Mulligan and Thornton.
I was so damn close. Mulligan and Thornton took it. Clicker was in secret cult room under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. How to get the clicker back? That's it.
They took the clicker into the overlap. How do I get it back?
Oh yeah, let's profile them. The deputies. God, they're ugly when they're dead. The Cult of the Tree.
Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader?
Brains leaking out like milk. The thrill of domination. Not one tree. A forest. The word. A secret like this doesn't die.
There is more than one leader.
Okay.
There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left this monster here to stop her.
There's an overlap here, like there was at Cauldron Lake. Mulligan and Thornton are like Nightingale. Inside, waiting. And a parade float is the key.
Ugh. The whole room shakes. Oh shit, I keep clicking screenshot. Oh yeah, the manuscript.
Saga had read about it. The trap. She knew what was waiting for her. The moment she saw the giant, she knew she wasn't ready. You let Logan drown. The weapon it carried could crack her skull like a brittle egg. Brains leaking out like yolk. Everything she loved, lost. Everything she was, lost. We will watch it eat your mind. Reading this made her sick, but the fear was sharp when she faced it. There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker with them, left this monster here to stop her.
They sure did. 7 out of 14. Oh man, they pile up pretty fast. Becoming taken.
Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
Terrible mistake. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton. Shadows on their faces, filling the shape of them. Bright Falls fucking finest. Shitty pastrami sandwich.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale.
Did she get something from that? I don't think so. No. Even the... What's the main case? Main case, background, background, background. Oh, this is the main case, because if I switch... Trail of the Cult. Yeah, that's the main case. Main case. Wait, there's nothing else here? Oh, it's doing that again. Fuckity fuck. That's the update, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I swear to God. Could have lived without it. Like, give it a second and then activate it. Hey, CubeZ, welcome. Good evening to you. Is this a just chatting stream? It just became one. Oh, there you go. I don't think it works. Oh, it works. All right. So remember all that talk we had about how much for feet? For you, baby, it's gonna be free. Remember all that talk we had about encoders and hardware and all that? Well, today, come around 2 p.m., I miraculously didn't have much work, or I didn't have work at the time, so I was like, yeah, let's fix those, what are they called, notifications, alerts that have been bugging me that didn't go the way I set them up. And I turn on Streamlabs and it's like, hey, there's an update. And I'm like, okay, cool. Good thing I did that now and not just before the stream. And the moment it updates, it says you can't use hardware encoding anymore because your drivers are outdated. So I get into that and get into the options and dick around. There's nothing wrong with it, but I tried using QuickSync HEVC, you know, the better encoder. And I set everything up, get it, HVC, yeah. Set it all up, works nice in tests. It's 5:50 p.m., time to stream, start the stream, something's weird, go to Twitch, I'm not live, go to YouTube, I'm not live. Like the thing says I'm live, but I'm obviously not live. So I'm like, all right, maybe it's a glitch. I turn it off, reboot the whole thing, start it again, nothing, not live. So I was like, let me try the hardware 264. I ain't doing software. I'm not gonna catch me dead doing software. So I switched to that, and that was it. Actually, that worked. I don't know why it doesn't want to do HVEC, but like from tests, it's not much of a difference, really. It's just like it's a slightly better alternative. But whatever, took me, well, I started 21:50, so I started 10 minutes later, more than 15 minutes later than I wanted. Yeah, still using the laptop. What do you mean still? That's how I do it. No other way to do it. But yeah. Man, it was annoying. Like I lost, it's frustrating, for someone, so like it's kind of easier for me because I know what the fuck I'm doing here, but for someone who's like not into this, just wants to stream, they just want to push a button and go live, it would be infuriating and defeating at the same time. And now this happens, this is the second time in the stream that the stream from the capture card, the sound's there, but the picture just freezes. So that's the update. Thanks for the update, Streamlabs. Could have done without it. Would have been fine without the update. CPU it's a Kaby Lake, or what used to be Kaby Lake. A Gen 8 i5. $8250, I'm gonna say i5 8250. 8 threads. You could have just not updated. Well, I mean, had like, what did they say? Hindsight is 2020, right? But also you cannot, like, once there's an update, it just automatically updates. I don't know if there's this thing in setting. It would be like me to set it to auto update, but yeah. That's probably the bare minimum for fast CPU encoding. No, 8th gen i5, definitely. Because I was looking in today, like, can I do HVC? Yeah, like on paper it can, but it's not happening. But yeah. Well, a new laptop is smiling anyway, like hopefully soon, but yeah. I got a Ryzen 3600 and slow encoding only works with 720p 60 FPS. It's not like the CPU is overloaded or anything. In fact, when I switched to HVC, it's using less CPU, a couple of percent less, but It just doesn't stream. I don't know, like, could it be that it doesn't support? Like the services don't support it. They should support it. I don't know why it does that. I gotta go with fast encoding if I want to do any higher. Yeah, fast is not ideal, obviously. Did you see that? That's new. Was that all from the update? Usually there was a green bar. I thought I saw it earlier, but now it definitely was there. You know what's coming on Thursday, huh? But it's still crisp, but I can always go crisper. Yeah, if you're like... I was just talking about something similar with Carter here. When you're a perfectionist, you always like, I can do this better. I can do that better. What's cooking here? Oh boy. All right, let's I do gotta finish earlier tonight. I get up at 5 a.m.
Atakan is upstairs. This was a trap.
The sound is amazing. I'm dabbling with streaming settings since 2021. I can say that there's so much weird stuff I still don't understand. Because there's so many possible configurations, you know, like all the different system configs, all that shit. You get different results, you know. No matter what, like you can nail everything on paper, but in practice it can be totally different. Fuck, could have drawn my phone case better. Pulls that phone dummy to get it out of TPU. But sometimes hardware is just technologically not good for live streaming. Even though my CPU is not fully busy encoding, it's just not a good CPU for streaming. Yeah, that's why I go for hardware, you know, for using the GPU instead. Even though my capture card is doing the work. Well, you know, when they say hardware encoding, like in this case, I mean, of course, for like webcam, I use the webcam's built-in hardware encoding. For the capture card is like no compression. It's live hardware encoding. Fuck it, I'll just stop here. This next part we can do on Thursday. It's gonna be a good part. It's gonna be a good stream on Thursday because we'll be doing this overlap. But you know what else we'll be doing? We'll be doing We Sing It. Yeah, so the capture card basically like it does everything and it sends, I think it's MJPEG probably. I don't know actually. I'm not sure which one it says. The webcam sends 264, H264, but perhaps the capture card as well. I can't remember now. But yeah. They do all the work. This capture card definitely tires the laptop less than... there you go. It was there again. Fuck. Tires the laptop less than Elgato Game Capture HD did. So 8th gen coffee, not Coffee Lake, Cabby Lake, Cabby. Angry German noises. Scheiße. You don't have stats on Streamlabs, right? Yeah, I have a bunch of stats here. It's just they're not telling me anything's off. Like in OBS Studio, you got a little bit better statistics about your stream. Encoding lags or skipped frames. Yeah, all of that's here. None of that's bad. Like all the stats are mwah. There's like 15 graphs and charts and numbers. Yeah, 0%. Nothing skipped, nothing dropped, no overload on CPU. It's just, I think whatever they updated, they fucked it up. There's even a performance window, which is like a very... Look, it did it again. Oh. Maybe just when I restart the laptop, it'll work better. God knows. Oh yeah, like I'm very maniacal about that. The keeping everything up to date, like literally. That's why I wouldn't be surprised that I set it to, you know, update without asking. Wait, there isn't any lag on your end? No. Zero. Like, that's a lagless capture card. When I press a button, boop, it happens instantly. Maybe your preview window is just freezing. Well, no, the preview window works fine. You mean when the capture card froze? Yeah, that I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna check the VOD. I'm pretty sure that it. Or what do you mean? Happened again? Yeah, you saw that. That's new. I don't know like what that came from, but that's all started today with this shit. Yeah, now it's happening more often. Like, is it a cable? Yeah. So that I'm sure, because that's the only thing that was changed today was, you know, the software was updated. So God knows, man. I'll dick around with it on Thursday probably, before stream if I have time. Because I would hate for it to shit all over We Sing It. I didn't notice it happening. Let me like make it like this. Does it happen? I gotta keep an eye at the camera thing. Does it happen when it's like this? Possibly, I don't know, because it like the way it updates. Yeah, it did happen again with the lower one. Yeah. That green thing is usually issues with the, because the camera is not even USB 3. Camera is USB 2. Capture card is USB 3. So if anything would have issues, it's USB 3 devices because of how they process information. You know, they use more pins and higher bandwidth. So like the USB 3 device doesn't have to necessarily work with all the chipsets. Like this, I've read that this capture card doesn't work with AMD chipsets. So I'm lucky I had an Intel chipset when I paid $350 for the capture card, you know. Had I had an AMD chipset, I've heard that it would not work. Rips TPU apart. Freedom! Carter's just having his own shit. Oh, it doesn't even work with it. That's crazy. Yeah, so like with USB 3 devices, you gotta make sure you read the fine print, because some of them will say only works with Intel chipsets or AMD chipsets. So this technically works with Intel Mac. Yeah, it would work with Intel Mac. I guess. My Mac is basically a souped up Linux, right? So it should work fine. But again, it's the same thing with Linux. Some of these devices, they can work perfect on Windows. You try it on Linux. On one computer, it's perfect. On the other computer, dead. I'm just gonna pray that after I reboot it, like, one thing on modern Windows people don't know about, you have two shutdown types. One shutdown type is when you go into your start menu and you click shutdown. That's the hybrid shutdown. That's a mix of hibernation and shutdown. It doesn't really shut down everything. Like, it saves the state of the computer and just flushes it to the SSD, to your storage device, for faster boot, because there's no reason to do full shutdown every time. But if you push the power button on your computer or laptop, that does the old school full shutdown. So in that case, everything shuts down, you're logged out, and you can see this, like you can test this, because if you just go to start menu and click shutdown command, when you boot your computer next time, you'll already be logged in, and you'll know, because first, widgets on the login screen will be active. Second, as soon as you enter your PIN or password or whatever, you'll just be in there, right? Just like that. And of course, if there's multiple users and you log in, you look at the task manager, you'll see that the other user who shut down the computer is still logged on. If you push the hardware shutdown button on the device, it logs you out and does the complete old school shutdown. So that's like when shit like this happens, which doesn't really happen that often, that's what I do. I just do the full hardware. I do it regularly every Saturday evening. Once a week, I do on both my computers, I do a full shutdown. And that's like your modern Windows maintenance, basically. My PC is all AMD because it's cheaper and same performance. Yeah, my PC as well. Like, my desktop's like that too. Well, everything except for the GPU, which is like we talked about. NVIDIA 3600, I'm gonna say. I had to be reminded, Kaby Lake is i5 74 76 for desktop. I have no idea for the laptop. Yeah, for the laptops it's like 80 something something. The new GPUs are like half the price and even save energy. New AMD GPUs are half the price. But do they have ray tracing? No, really, I don't know if they have. Yeah. AMD, or as old farts call them, ATI. Oof. Yeah, GameCube did have an ATI. They even like, they're proud of it. It's on the casing. You know, it says ATI inside or something like that, powered by ATI. Yeah, I can see it happening in here as well. That no matter. I'm gonna end now anyway. So let's hope everything's better in 2 days, on Thursday, when we'll be back with more of this. We're gonna sing. Carter, put your best suit on Thursday, because we're going singing. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. GameCube Zombie. Thanks for the chat. Like, I like these computer chats. Info exchange. Bless the computer. The power of hipster compels you. Yeah, you guys have a wonderful time. Not gonna be around tomorrow. Like I said, it's a busy day, and we'll be back on Thursday with more Alan Wake 2. Wishing you great time till then and onwards. Bye, Zombie. Good to see you. Bye, Hipster. Bye, Steven. Bye, Cubesy. Bye, everybody. See you in a few days. What is it like to get computer parts like on Amazon? Oh, we don't buy shit on Amazon. Like, you buy a $10 thing and the postage is $50. Amazon postage for Serbia is ridiculous. I've never ever bought anything on Amazon, and as long as it's like that, not gonna do it. So I use eBay, or just, you know, for computer parts, because of import taxes, which are woohoo. Just use local shops, you know. Good night, good night. Mwah. Be well, guys. I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, I'm off. 9:17. Really gotta get ready for bed. Whoa.